it's a blessing. What I mean by that is, man, I'm proud of myself for not giving up. Proud of myself for not ending my life. Proud of myself for even waking up and start showing the world how good Jesus is through it all. Because every day ain't going to be a good day. Every day ain't going to be smooth. You're going to have bumps through the day sometimes. Sometimes you might wake up sad. Some days you might wake up miserable, mad. But you can't let that affect your whole day because you still got 24 hours of the day. Tomorrow not promised. And out my life that I know how it feels to die. Know how it feels to feel like you're not worth it. You're not important. But I don't know how it feels to really be alive, be happy, really be at peace, really feel love. Like, I ain't get there in my life yet. It's crazy. Like, once I started losing everybody who means something to me, it's like part of me left with every one of them. And instead of me trying to heal, I tried to tried to run the drugs, tried to cope my pain, deal with it, act like I'm fine, knowing I'm not, hold so much things in till it start messing with my heart. And if I ain't had Jesus on my side, I would have been a lost soul still. I wouldn't even say I would have been here still without him. He never gave up on me, but I was giving up on me. I was giving up on myself till I opened my eyes and realized I gotta be my best friend. All my life they put death on me, said I wouldn't be nothing in life. I'm end up in the cell in the grave. People try to bully me because I was big. I was bow-legged, got some type of bone disease, just because I walked different, just because I was different. And I always had to defend myself, and every time I defend myself, I still be the bad guy. And you look around this world, there's so many kids out here that end their life because what people say about them. And there's so many people just watch it happen. And I could have been one of those growing up, but I started to just defend myself and took a different route. Sometimes I ask myself, what if, but it's like everything that happened in my life was going to happen. Some things ain't supposed to happen, but by the choices I made, it happened. A lot of times I ain't supposed to be hurt because, Jesus gave me 3 signs. He gave me 3 warnings, but I ignored the signs. I ain't want to believe it. A lot of times I look back like, dang, if I listened to the signs he gave me, I would have never been in that position. I would have never felt that way because he gave me the signs. I just choose to ignore it. A lot of times it's not part of your story sometimes. Sometimes the choices we make, some things we don't listen to, turn it to, put it in our storyline. But that's still part of our life that we won't never forget because that's the lesson we learn. It might hurt us in the beginning, but at the end, you realize if that never happened, you would have never knew. Things sometimes really just be happening for a reason because your story already written. But some things you can change in your story. But the choices you made can go the bad way or it can turn out to be good. At the end of the day, it's still up to you. Jesus can show us the way, can show us what he got planned for us, but is we going to stick to the plan. Just like me turning the promise in reality I made when I was in the dark, wanting to end my life, kept trying to have attempts of ending my life, and it never processed, it never proceeded. Like every dream I had came true, but except for me really dying, because I'm still here. And you know, more and more, I be more grateful and thankful that I got him on my side. Because through it all, all the things I gave up on myself, all the times I was mad at him, being ungrateful that he woke me up. And I just wanted to leave. I ain't want to be living. Even though I feel like I'm alone, but I'm not alone. I know I got angels with me. I got a lot of support system in the stars watching above, protecting me from things. So much things Jesus done protect me from that I don't even know. And the things that really got through, he just knew I could have handled. But I had to make sure, I myself had to know that for anything. But be proud of yourself. Be blessed. Never give up on yourself. Because at the end, you're going to have yourself in the Lord. And you don't got Jesus, you still going to be lost. And don't judge nobody else's situation. Don't judge nobody else what they going through, how they feel. Because at the end, you never know. You might feel the same way or even worse. Just because somebody else is laughing at someone else's pain, don't participate in it. Two wrongs don't make it right. And when you on that side with Jesus, you can't be your old self. You can't snap on people how you used to. You really gotta change. You really gotta show them you mean everything you say. You gotta stand on it. Because he gonna test you. I'm telling you, he gonna test you. Some tests you gonna feel like you gonna fail. But you gonna make it. But is you willing to go through all this to get to the promised land? Get to the victory? Everything you pray for, you put the work in. Is you willing to go through all the ups and downs? Is you willing to accept everything that's come with it? Because at the end of the day, it's up to you. But Jesus not for to just give it to you because you asking for it. There's so much things we promised him, but we didn't do it. And we wonder why certain things just happens. You can't lie to Jesus. You can lie to everybody else, but that man who wake you up every day, can't lie to him. You know? Gotta stand on what you tell him. Because at the end of the day, that's who you gotta answer to at the end. But be proud of yourself. If you making progress, if you just taking it day by day, you still going, knowing you been wanting to give up. Be proud of yourself. Don't worry about what the people say, what people think. Do what you love. You got passion for something, do it. You got a talent, show it. Don't be scared to show off what Jesus gave you. And your gift, your talent. Don't be scared to show it out. Stop holding yourself back from being great because you worry about what somebody else think. Man, it's the only thing you need to care who really love it is yourself. Because at the end of the day, you the one got to live with that, not them. So keep being you. Keep working on yourself. You know, and be proud of yourself each and every day. And thank you, Jesus, for another day and night.